Well, hello everybody and happy Saturday. It is Saturday, March 8th, 2025 at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. This is Lisa Freeman coming to you live from Chesapeake, Virginia. And I hope you guys are having a great morning. It is beautiful today, not a cloud in the sky and sunny. And it's supposed to be like upper 50s, I think, maybe almost 60. Tomorrow's gonna be 60s, and then next week is actually supposed to be 60s and 70s. So spring is here finally. I'm so excited. And I looked at the weather for Raleigh, so any of you guys that are going to Raleigh, it's supposed to be really nice next week. So um I'm excited because I hate going somewhere when it's gonna be cold and then you gotta walk and it's cold and windy and stuff. But our hotel's like only about a block from the convention center, so it's a nice little walk and it's supposed to be beautiful. So I'll get a little exercise, which I really need. My winter fat is accumulating. Time to shovel the fat off and lose some weight and get in shape and start doing yard work again and all that stuff. So today we are making some beautiful springy flowers. I'm not exactly sure what these are. They're kind of like, I don't know, daisies maybe. I don't know if they're daisies or what, but they're pretty flowers. This is a two-step stamp set, so you don't even have to color if you don't want to. You can if you want to. You could use your watercolor pencils, your markers, your Stampin' blends, whatever you want, but it is 2 steps, so that's what we're going to do today. We're just going to do 2-step stamping, super duper easy. We're using almost all the stamps in here. I just noticed there's a little teeny bee right there that I didn't get, but we could use that one. And then we're also using elements of text, even though you can't really see it. I just used it on this one. You can just barely see it. I did it really light in the background. I know it's really hard to see, but it's on there. Like right, if you look in here, you can kind of see it. Just barely. I probably could do it, but it just gives it a little bit more blue back there. But I didn't use it on the other two. So we're making these 3 cards. These 2 are pretty similar, and then this one's a little bit different. So you need these 2 stamp sets or similar. This is probably my favorite stamp set right now. Love it. And then this one I love because it's 2 steps. I like coloring too, but it's nice when you can just do a quick card like that. And this one does not come with dies, so it's just the stamp set. And I got the idea for doing the flowers on the Country Woods paper. I was looking for ideas because I wanted to use the stamp set, and I ran across Jilly Bling's video, and she was doing one, and hers was beautiful. Well, she made 2, and hers were beautiful, and she actually cut this flower out. And I'm like, I didn't know there was a die. And I look and there's not a die, and I'm like, dang, she fussy cut that flower. And I was like, ooh, that's way too much work for me. So I did not cut it out, but you can cut it out if you want to. So let me say hello to everybody. Hey, Vicky, Vicky, Vicky. You are the early bird today. And you were thinking everybody was in the rapture. Not quite. Hey, Karen. Hey, Myra. Hey, Jalen. Never get notifications. I don't know why. A lot of people say that. I don't know why though. Maybe if you go back and unsubscribe and resubscribe again. Sometimes YouTube just does weird stuff, and they, like, even if you're subscribed to get all notifications, when they do like updates and stuff, it takes you off of all of them, because I'm subscribed to a lot of people and I don't get notifications for half of them. So I would just maybe try unsubscribing and then resubscribe, and maybe it'll fix it. Let me see, where did I stop? Karen, Jalen, Myra, Tracy. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Carol. Hey, Nedra. Hey, Diane. Hey, Terry. Try not to do duplicates. Hey, Maria. Finally watching me live. Yay. Yes, my mother's doing pretty well. Um, she does a lot better when I'm there. She gets really, really sad when I leave, which is kind of bad because then I feel really guilty when I leave, but I can't stay there all the time. But she is just like, it's so weird. I mean, I know a lot of you go through this with your own parents, but it's funny because when they get older, they revert back to children. And she acts very much childlike when I'm there, and she gets very sad when I leave. And I told her next week I wouldn't be going. So tomorrow, I'll see her tomorrow, and then I'm leaving Wednesday for the on stage. So I said, well, I won't be able to come see you next week. And she just got so sad. And I felt so bad. But I was like, sorry. But I'm hoping she doesn't really remember, because sometimes she doesn't remember stuff. So I don't know. Let me see, where did I stop? Oh, Bill. Oh, wretched. Uh-oh. Oh, sorry. You feel, oh, wretch, Ed. Oh, okay. Your middle name is Edward. I thought you meant you felt wretched this morning. Maybe that is what you mean. I don't know. Yikes. Marilyn, what are you doing up at this hour? Hey, Barbara. Hey, Terry. Oh, Terry says it is a daisy, Montauk daisy. I've never heard of that. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Julie. Hey, Christine. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Jeanette. Hey, Karen, did you see you won a card last time and you haven't claimed it yet? I don't think. I got 2 cards left over from last time, Karen and Cindy. Elaine. I wish I had a Brother Scan and Cut, but darn, they're so expensive. I was looking because I was going to get one, and I think they were like $300 or $400. That's about out of my price range, so unfortunately, I don't have one, but I keep seeing people using them, and I'm like, wow, I wish I had one of those, but maybe I'll win the lottery and get one. Hey, Annie. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Terry. Hey, Julie. Thanks, Lori. Hey, Trina. Hey, Tootsie Bell. Hey, Marie. Hey, Jenny. Hey, Colleen. True Confession of Fuss. Oh, you did this. You fussy cut 10 of these flowers. Wow. Shasta or Gerber daisy. Could be. I think it's I'm pretty sure it's a daisy, but I don't know what kind. I have a funny story. So I'm really good at plants out in the yard. Like I do a lot of gardening and stuff, but I really suck at plants in the house. And I don't know why, but I just do. For some reason, I just forget to water them and, just forget about them. So I had 0, and then my upline Faith gave me one last year, and I've all but killed it. I keep saving it at the last minute and bringing it back. And then we had a get together on Thursday, and she gave me another plant. And it's beautiful. It's a lily, calla lily, and it's beautiful. But I kept thinking, I wonder how long this one's gonna last. I don't know why I'm so bad with flowers on the inside of the house. But if I plant it in the yard, it usually does pretty well. I don't know what the difference is, but I don't have that much light really in the house, I think, is part of the problem, but it just is funny. So, no, Vicky, they did not come up. I don't know if I put them too close to the water and maybe they washed away or something, but I threw them out there kind of near around my shed, and they didn't. Oh, Elaine, you got one. Once you buy even 10 sets of die cuts. Oh, so you don't have to buy die cuts anymore? Oh, wow. That's cool. I didn't realize that. Okay. I don't really understand how it works, but all right, so let's get started. So let me see. A lot of you guys saw that we have new stuff online. And this is actually one of the new online sets, and I love it. The paper's not new. Paper's been around a while. I'm not sure that there is paper that goes with this stamp set. I don't think there is, but it is pretty versatile, so you could use it with a lot of different things. We do have a new card kit from last week. So this is using the Botanicals stamp set and paper. So this is the current card kit. So I did mail out all the ones last week from last time. So everybody should have gotten those who ordered. So if you order $50 or more using the host code, you'll get a card kit. And if it's over 100, you'll also get a pack of gems. So there's that. And I think that's about all I have to talk about. Okay. All right. So we're going to do all three. I think I'm going to start with this one first. And we'll start with the easiest one. So this one uses 8.5 by 5.5 Summer Splash, 5 1/4 by 4 white for the inside, 5 by 3 3/4 of the designer paper. And all the designer paper on these cards is Country Woods. It's all from the same pack. And what I did is I went through and picked out the ones that were kind of whitish. Oh, that's really pretty. I didn't even see that one. So that would have been a really pretty one right there. Huh. I should have used that one, but I kind of liked the gray color here and the blue together. And the blue is 5 1/4 by 3 1/4. The only reason this one is not like a whole back piece is because I had like a 12 by 12, and then I had a piece of like 5 1/4 by 7. And I was like, darn, I don't want to cut a whole new piece just to get that back piece. So I just cut it in half. And that's why it's not all the way across. So sometimes you just do that just, because you don't want to waste a whole 12 by 12 piece. So, hey, Lori. Hey, Tammy. Needed to put them in the sun. See, Vicki, I don't have any sun. And my backyard has no sun. And the front yard does have a lot of sun, but I should have put them out there, I guess. Yeah, spring forward tomorrow. That's so funny because I thought it was last night. So it's like 10:30, and I said, oh, I better go to bed because I'm going to lose an hour of sleep tonight. So I go to bed like 10:30, and I set my alarm for 8 o'clock. And because whenever I have to do a video, I got to get up at about 8:15, and then, get ready and eat breakfast and do all that stuff. So I got up and I was like, man, I woke up at like 6:45, even though my alarm was set for 8. I woke up early. And I said, wow, it's really light out because I was thinking spring forward, it'd be dark when I woke up. And I look at my phone and I'm thinking, well, maybe we didn't spring forward last night. And then it dawned on me and I'm like, oh, it does it Saturday night, like not Saturday morning. So I was a little bit discombobulated this morning. All right, so on the inside, I just stamped the flower in black and white. I mean, just black on white. And I didn't really color anything except that middle part. So first thing we're going to do, I'm using my brand new pad that I made. So even though it says white, this was the white uninked pad that I bought and filled it with black ink. And I love it. So you guys that all told me about that, I'm so excited because I love it. Callas do well indoors in summer. Oh, you had a black calla lily. Huh. She brought me a really pretty one. It's like multicolors. All right, so this is my black ink pad that I made with the white craft pad. And it just makes such a better image. Better than the Memento one. All right, so we're going to be stamping on the inside. We'll do one little one in the bottom. And then it just gives a really crisp image. And I don't know if you guys remember, like back 20 years ago, we used to have these ink pads called Ancient Page. And they kind of reminded me of this. They had this kind of a foam texture, and they were so crisp. We had Ancient Page like black and Night of Navy, and they were just the prettiest inks to stamp with. Now this one I'm going to do a little bit up higher. And then I'm going to stamp the second one a little bit lower. So this is the same piece of designer paper, but as you can see, one side is lighter than the other side. So this is actually kind of a little bit darker than this side was. And this one's going to go a little bit lower. And then while I still have the black out, I'm going to do my words. Uh-oh. I'm missing my words. Where did they go? Uh-oh. I think they're still on the table. Well, I guess we'll just grab another one. I left them. Let me see. You are remarkable. Sometimes the simplest thing. Well, we're going to have to switch the words because I forgot them on the table. So we're just going to stamp some other ones because I don't have the energy to go run and get them. Okay, let me put them on this block right here. And hopefully that'll work. I can't believe I did that. I love that stamp that's on there. The friends are flowers in the garden of life. I like that one better, but all right, we're going to just stamp this right in the top. So the friends one comes with this, but somehow I missed putting it in the box. So there you go. So that's everything in black. And then we're going to take our Summer Splash and we're going to use that for coloring the top of the flower. So, oops, I just inked that in black. Yikes. Let me close it so I don't do that again. That was bad. All right, clean that off. All right, so we're going to ink this up and stamp the top. And I need my glasses because I can't see anything. All right. Both of these stamp sets and white should be delivered soon. Oh yeah, make a black pad. Okay, so this is going to go right over here. It is hard to see unless you can look right on top, so I'm hoping I don't get my head right in the middle of the camera. I'm trying to see through it, but it is kind of hard unless you're right on top. So hopefully this is straight. Close enough. All right, and then this one, see if I can get it a little bit better this time. It's really hard to see unless you look right on top, which is hard to do if you don't want to get your head right in the camera. All right, and then the bottom, so that was Summer Splash, and then this is Garden Green for the leaves. So we're going to do that. This is also a little bit harder to see if you can't do it right on top. So if you're right on top of it is not hard at all. We'll see what we can do. Hold my breath. There we go. That's close enough. Okay, and one more. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where are we? Okay. I don't know why I'm having a hard time seeing this morning. Okay, that came out pretty good. All right, so there's that. And then we're going to do the inside with boho blue, which somebody said this one's going away. Is this the in color? I thought this was a regular color. But I was watching somebody the other day and they're like, oh yeah, and so boho blue is leaving. And I'm like, what? I thought boho blue was a regular color. Stamp that right on the inside and also on my inside of my card. I love that just by itself. It's so pretty. All right, and then I did take the sprinkles also in blue and put, oh, you know what else I did? Oh, I forgot about that too. All right, so let's put a couple sprinkles on there. And I think I actually did that in that color. Let's put that color on there. And you know what else I did? I took this green and put a couple little stems down at the bottom. So let me do that real quick. So just to kind of fill in this gray area down there, I put a few more stems. There we go. So that just gives you more of that. And this is the one that I put the words on. So let me do that too. Let me put my sticker back on here. All right, and that's this way. Hold on. I want to get it straight. I got the words on the other side. Okay. All right, so then I just did this really light. Oops, not in that color either. I did it in Coastal Cabana. So it'd be lighter. So really lightly, I just kind of stamped on top of that. And see, it just gives it a little bit more blue. You can't really like read it or anything, but just gives it a little bit of blue in the background, so it's pretty. All right, and that is pretty much it for that one. So let's go ahead and put it together and shut all these so I don't get anything on them. All right, so this one I put like that on there and then that on there. So let's go ahead and glue it. Hey, Mo. Made it for the live. Oh yeah, Bill, somebody said you're moving, so you're gonna have to give us your new address when you move. So this one goes right on the left side, or you could put it in the middle if you want. You could do whatever you want if it's your card. And then put that one on top. I really like this back piece to stamp on. That would be pretty. But I love this kind of worn, like farmhouse look on this. Stocked up on boho blue. I love boho blue. Oh, it's so pretty. Yeah, I think the Summer Splash does look like Bermuda Bay. All right, then we're gonna put a few little gems on here. And these are the adhesive back textured dots. It's number 163338. They are in the big catalog. And I've gotten to the point where I don't even look in the catalog anymore because it's just easier when I'm looking for something to go online and just look it up. I used to just always go, I'm going to do a bigger one. Always go to the catalog, but now it's too hard to find stuff. All right, so there's that. And then we're going to spritz it with some shimmer. And there you go. So that's card. Oops, I forgot to put the inside in. Hold on. Can't forget that. So here we go. And that's just pretty just by itself like that, I think, with just the blue. Okay, so there's card number 1. And depending on which side of the paper you have, one side is darker than the other one. So there you go. Oh, boho blue is in color. Huh. I hate that because that's one of my favorite colors is boho blue. I hope they bring another blue like it. All right, so that's card number 1. Card number 2 is this one. So for this one, you need white base. And I did hear, I don't really use the thick white too much, but I heard that they're getting rid of it and it's already sold out. So if you do use thick white, it's gone. I don't know if they're going to bring it back again in the same 8.5 by 11 before the end of the catalog, but it's going to be repackaged into 12 by 12. So I don't ever use the, because I always layer mine so it's got more than one piece. But a lot of people love that thicker white. So yeah, Rich Razzleberry. That was one of my very favorite colors too. Loved Rich Razzleberry. I did find if you use the Blackberry Bliss, if you stamp off one time, it looks like Razzleberry. So it's like one stamp off from Blackberry Bliss. All right, so again, we're going to be stamping these flowers. Let me turn this over. We're going to do one on the inside again. I can't believe I forgot the words. That's just, oh, that just makes me mad when I do stuff like that. All right, so let's stamp this again in the black. And if you guys haven't made one of these black ink pads, definitely do it. I wish I had found this out a long time ago, but nobody told me. I was like, man, that's a great idea. I don't know how I never saw it. Oh yeah, rich raspberry paper we don't have, but all right, so one up a little bit higher and then one a little bit lower. And then one on the inside. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Colleen. Searching online lets you know right away. Yeah, exactly. That's another thing, too. So if you look online, it tells you if it's retiring, because that's another thing I can't keep track of, like what is leaving and last chance list and all that stuff. So, yeah, it's just easier. I know a lot of people hate looking online, but for me, it's just easier. And I can tell exactly what the current price is, if it's available. All right, so there we go. Okay, and then also, oh, our words go in the black. And sorry, I don't have the right words for the card. Oh, that's a little bit high. Well, that's a bummer. You guys are right over top. Oh, that's really close. Okay. That's a little bit bigger than the original words. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to go get those because for the last card, these are not going to fit. Maybe the other ones will. You are remarkable. That one might fit, but I really like the other one. Oh, I'm going to have to go get them. Darn it. I didn't want to have to get up, but I'm going to have to. Nothing like exercise in the morning when you're half asleep. Okay. All right. So again, we're going to color these the same. So we've got our summer splash with the top. And oops, need my glasses again. Oh, Bill, you're going to have to send me your address so I can write it down. All right. Let's see if we can line this up. Well, that one's pretty good. A little crooked. That's the good thing about these like watercolory looking flowers, though. You really don't have to be like perfect. There we go. Pretty good. All right, then the bottom is our garden green. You could also use old olive, mossy meadow. I started with Granny Apple, and that did not look very good. This one I'm going to stamp off because I don't want it quite as dark as the last one. Because the last one, the paper was a lot darker, so this one, you don't need the leaves quite as dark. It's good to pick like 3 or 4 leaves and line those up, and then the rest of them should be good if you can get those lined up. So that's pretty good. And then we're going to do our center in the blue. I think the retiring list, or the last chance list for the big catalog, comes out in about a week or so. Then you'll know exactly what's retiring. You know what I forgot again? Those stems at the bottom there. Let me do that real quick. I'm going to stamp off. So this is garden green stamped off. And just put a few of those stems down here. Okay. Now this one I did put ribbon around it, but I'm going to put it on the blue first. So that goes so pretty. I love that together. And then I'm going to go run and get my other stamp that I forgot, so we can do the last card. And I know you guys are good about talking amongst yourselves because you do it all the time. Wow, Bill, you have 5 siblings and you're the oldest one. Yeah, Melanie, it's Memento ink, but it's in the white craft pad. So I got the white craft pad uninked, and then I took the Memento ink and I filled it up on the last video and showed how to do it, and it's really cool. I love it. All right, so this one we're going to just wrap around. We're going to do like a faux knot kind of thing. So you just need enough to wrap around. And then put a little bit, you can either put a glue dot or some tape. I'll put a little bit of tape. Make sure that's straight. Good enough. Glue that down. Oh, I forgot sprinkles. Meant to do the sprinkles. Hold on. That real quick. All right, sprinkles in the Summer Splash. Oops, I didn't mean to stamp on that. A little bit of sprinkles. And then we need some gems. And for this one, oops, I didn't even put the card down here. Let me see. This one I used the gold gems. So here they are. And these are the low profile ones. They're called something low profile dots or something. Something like that. So we'll just put like 3 of these. There we go. And spray that with some shimmer. Oops, you know what I forgot too? The piece of ribbon that goes in to make the knot. There we go. So you just want to make a little knot right there. And this is the Summer Splash in color ribbon too. So there's that. All right, now I'm going to run and get that stamp that I forgot, the friend one. So I will be right back. So talk amongst yourselves for 1 minute. I'm running. Okay, we have some craziness going on because it's not on my table either, which means it has to be somewhere. Huh. I totally lost it. And the only place it was on the table. It's not stuck to the box. It's not in the box. That is crazy. I don't know where it went. We have lost a stamp, and that's bad. I guess we're gonna have to use this one for the other one because the one I just used is too big. That is crazy. You know how you lose stamps and they just stick to something? I wonder. I forgot to show you the paper too. This is the paper. So this is the Country Woods paper. I forgot to show you. It's probably, no, not in here either. That is crazy. I don't know where, I looked all over where I was sitting last night, and I made it at the table, put it in the box, and brought it in here. So here's the paper. So you get some with the regular wood, some with the light wood, then some with the really white. That one is really pretty. And then the stripe one we're using next, the blue one. I love this paper. I sure hope I didn't lose those words. That's just crazy. It must be stuck to something though. I don't know. Very strange. Huh. I bet you it is stuck to the bottom of the cutter or something. I don't know. All right, so let me see. We're gonna have to swap out these words on this big giant stamp. Do you guys see it anywhere on my desk? Am I just missing it? I don't see it. Weird. It's not in the box. Huh. Somebody stole it. All right, we're going to go ahead and do the last one. So the last one has a bunch of pieces. So we've got 8.5 by 5.5 Misty Moonlight, 5 1/4 by 4 white for the inside, 5 1/4 by 4 of the designer paper, 2 by 5, and 1 3/4 by 4.5. Really, that 5 doesn't have to be all the way 5, but that's just the piece that I had laying around. And then the pieces for the words, which are probably going to be too big now. So that's what you need. Oops, let me put the card down. 12 packs. Ooh, who got 12 packs? I have 12 packs of that paper. Oh my gosh. 12 packs. I don't have 12 packs of any paper. Usually I'll buy like 3 or 4, sometimes 5. Depends on how much I like it, but I think I have like 4 or 5 packs of this. But then it retires so fast before I can use it all. So I like to hoard paper a little bit. Oops, I said look in the garbage. Maybe I dropped it. I sure hope I didn't lose that stamp. That's going to really upset me if I have to order a whole nother stamp set. Oh, I meant to show you I did one on this one too. Oh, that's that piece. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. No, it's not. I did it on another piece too, but I didn't make a card with this one. And then this is one I stamped for this card, and I did it backwards first. So I did, instead of Summer Splash with Boho, I did Boho with Summer Splash. So you can change the colors up too and do whatever colors you want. All right, so again, we're going to start with our black and do one on the inside. And the name of the paper is Country Woods. So just down at the bottom, like that. Got some on the block. And then we're going to do some on that white strip. So just on this one strip. I like this pad so much better because it's got a little bit of give to it, whereas the regular Memento one is just hard, you know, solid as a rock. So stamp this one. Make sure you get all of it on there. Oh, Joyce, you liked the last one? I think this is my favorite one. This one right here. All right, and then we also need our words, which are not the right words, but we're gonna make it work. Hopefully these will fit. Oh no, it is not gonna fit. Wait a minute. All right, hold on. Let's see. I think I have a scrap paper. You have to cut another piece because those words are too big. All right, so boy, this is really just discombobulating my whole day. So this one, oh no, that means my blue piece is going to be off too. All right, so I really need like 1 1/4. Let's see, 1 1/4. And then by, I don't know, not that big, maybe. About that big. All right, but now my blue is not going to be big enough. Oh, I got some more scraps. I can just do it on another scrap. Okay, so stamp that. So now we have to grab another piece of blue. So maybe that scrap will work. Not quite. I could do it that way. See if I can cut that down enough. I need 1 1/2. So we'll see if we can get 1 1/2. Whoops. I have to do it this way. We can just get it. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's put that away. Oh, sorry about that. I messed up my whole card. All right, so we got our word done, got that done. Now we need to color. So I've got a top. This is what you get when you're live, folks. Sometimes you get it. Now, see, if I could edit my videos, I would have just paused it and then gone and got... Well, I can't find the right stamp, so it still wouldn't have worked. All right, stamp this. I think this is a little crooked. Not too bad, though. And then the boho. Oh, and the sprinkles. Let's do a little sprinkles. And then the bottom. Is our green. I'm going to stamp this off again. So this is the garden green again, stamped off. And hopefully my head's not in the way. Okay, there we go. That's all we need the green for. And then we've got our boho for the center. I love this little, looks like a little lima bean. There we go. And one on the inside. Pretty. Love it. Love it, love it. All right, then we're going to rip. So, I know Diane's going, oh, I don't like ripping. All right, so we're just ripping that, and then I'm going to glue these together. So it's going to be a little shorter than my original card because the words are not quite as long. And then flip it over. Put that on the blue. And then rip that. And then this one, put also, oh, yeah, this one's the right size, okay. I didn't have to change this one. So I cut this to 5. You really don't need it 5, like 4 3/4 would be, whoops, long enough. Uh-oh. Because we're gonna rip it. Good grief, I can't get this straight. I'm all discombobulated. Okay, there we go. If you don't like to rip, you don't have to rip. Just cut it the right size and then you're good. Okay, and then we're gonna put this on the inside. And then on the front, we have all these colors. This is where I got the colors from to do the flowers. Although there is no green, so I just picked garden green. You could also use this color, which is kind of like petal pink. All right, and then this I put on with dimensionals, so let me get some dimensionals. They're hiding back here. Oops. I do like ripping too. I think it gives it a little like shabby chic. I like shabby chic stuff. We have a store here called, well, we actually have a couple. One called Refresh and one called Three Little Blackbirds, and they have all this like farmhouse looking furniture, which I love because that's what my house is, like farmhouse looking. But I just love shabby chic kind of stuff. Okay, so use quite a few dimensionals on there. You don't want it to sink. Okay, here we go. All right, so just kind of center that on the left side. And then we're going to center this on the right side. There we go. And well, this is a little bit wider, so it looks a little different. And then I've got my gems again, these same adhesive back texture dots. I love these. I don't know if you can see them. They've got like little dots. They say dots, you know, textured dots, but they almost look like a piece of hardware or something, you know. Okay, and then we're going to spritz that one. Love it, love it. Oh, and then I got to do a bow. I forgot the bow. And we're going to use some linen thread. And just make a little bow. There we go. And cut it. And we need a glue dot. Where's my glue dots? Glue dots. There they are. So if any of you guys are local and want to come to class, I have class Monday and Tuesday. I think Monday has one spot open and Tuesday has a couple. I'm going to put this on here. I had to change my schedule because I'll be at the onstage. Oh, and also if you guys are going to onstage, make sure you come up and say hello and introduce yourself, because I'd love to meet some of you guys in person that I talk to on here all the time. And I'm going to try and get some swaps done and bring with me. So here's all the cards from today. So I hope you like them. Sorry I couldn't find my words I lost. I don't know. That's just really crazy that they just disappeared. I'm really hoping they didn't accidentally get thrown in the trash. All right, so there you go. And don't go yet because we still got to do the joke and the card giveaway. So hold on 1 second. Take a screenshot of that if you want to. Let me read a couple comments real fast. Wendy says Lisa's good at everything. You guys are so funny. And I am staying at the Sheraton. So if any of you guys are at the Sheraton across from the convention center, I'll be there. Vicky, you're so funny. It does kind of look like a Brad. These do kind of look like Brads a little bit. Not Brad Pitt, just Brads. Don't forget to turn your clocks ahead tonight. Yep, spring forward. Thank you guys so much. All right, it's time for a joke. This one is a little PG-13 maybe. This is from Cindy Iris Smith. She sent me a cute joke. Okay, you ready? Hold on, Mike. There we go. All right. Little Susie was not the best student in Catholic school. Usually she slept through class. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. My screen just went away. Hold on. I hit something. Okay, here we go. All right, let's start over. Little Susie was not the best student in Catholic school. Usually she slept through class. One day, her teacher, a nun, called on her while she was sleeping. Tell me, Susie, who created the universe? Susie didn't move. Little Johnny, who was her friend sitting behind her, took his pencil and jabbed her in the rear. God almighty, she shouted. The nun said, very good, Susie, and continued teaching class. A little later, the nun asked Susie, who is our Lord and Savior? But Susie was still sound asleep. Once again, Johnny came to her rescue and stuck her in the butt with the pencil. Jesus Christ, shouted Susie. And the nun once again said, very good. And Susie fell back asleep. The nun asked her a third question. What did Eve say to Adam after she had her 23rd child? Again, Johnny came to the rescue. This time, Susie jumped up and shouted, if you stick that thing in me one more time, I'm going to break it in half. The nun fainted. I didn't know Eve had 23 kids. I guess she did. I don't know. I mean, I've read the Bible, but I don't remember reading that. I thought they just kind of, I don't know. I never really thought about that. But there was really a cuss word in there. I didn't say it, but I thought that was a cute joke. Okay, so now it is time for card giveaway. And I've got 2 from last time that haven't been claimed. And then 5 to give away. So we've got Cindy from last time and Karen. Those are yours. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there you go. And I added a bunch more names on here. So I went through the last video and wrote down a whole bunch of names. So here we go. All right. Anne D'Aquisto. Anne D'Aquisto. I think I said that. I hope I said that right. Vicky Eakins. Vicky Eakins. Is she on here today? And Teresa Foster. Is she on here? And oh, Joyce, I wish you were close enough. Kelly Collins. And last one, Wendy Harvey. All right, so we've got Wendy, Harvey, Kelly Collins, Teresa Foster, Vicky Eakins, Anne D'Aquisto, Karen Devo, and Cindy Kaiser. So you guys make sure, send me your address to stampgirl2@cox.net. Don't forget that too. And also, let me give you my address. So I've got one more video Tuesday night, and then I'll be in Raleigh the rest of the week. So we won't have a Saturday one next Saturday. but I'm going to try and do a Sunday one instead. So this is my address if you want to send me a card, or my mother. And then here are the addresses for some other people who might need cards or prayers. Always appreciate the prayers too. And we'll get William's new address. William, when are you moving? Or Bill, sorry. Thanks, Lisa. Oh, Mel, you're going to Vegas? Darn. Okay, Karen, you just sent me your address. Good. All right, so here we go. Make sure you do thumbs up if you haven't done that already. And like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff for me. That always helps my channel grow. Especially when you repost and share it to like Pinterest and things like that. And thanks for joining me today, guys. I always love having you on Saturday morning to start my day off great. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry, I lost my words. I'm going to really have to go find them somewhere. That's kind of worrying me, though, that they're not on the table. That's crazy. All right. So everybody send Bill a hug and a prayer. And, oh, could be April. Oh, so that's soon. Okay. He put his address above. Yeah, I saw it, but it's just easier if he just emails me. So I don't have to go look for it. But, all right, you guys. I will see you soon. A couple days, maybe. What is that? 3 days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 3 days, I'll see you. So take care. Have a great weekend. And sending lots of hugs to everybody. And see you soon. Bye-bye.